Hey guys, so I just want to show you guys a package that I just got in. It's from Outdoor Limited. I just ordered some more ammo to restock because as I go shooting to the range, as I go shooting at the range, I like to restock on ammo even if I have some left. I like to restock and have more than enough so I can go shooting without a problem. So it just came in. I only ordered Full Metal Jacket, and I ordered one of the cheapest. They have pretty often. Sometimes they don't have this brand, but they have other brands of 115 grain that are pretty cheap. It can range from $18 for 9mm Full Metal Jacket 115 grain to maybe 20, 21. It all depends on the brand. But if you're trying to go cheap just because only to go shooting, you can definitely get for $15, $18 for the cheaper brand. And this is one of the cheaper brands. It's called Sterling High Quality Ammunition. I've really never had any issues with this ammo. The only issue I had was with the Taurus G2C, and it was because I guess there was a few here and there that would not fire, but if I put it in another gun, it would fire. So maybe it had to do with the firing pin in the Taurus G2C wasn't strong enough to light up the what do you call it? My mind went just blank right now. Maybe it wasn't enough to hit the primer. There we go. The primer hard enough to ignite it. So this is the Sterling 9mm. It's not bad to go shooting. Well, if you want to stock up on this, it's really not a bad brand. If you go to the shooting range, they're gonna charge you $25, $30 for a box, and it's one of the cheapest also. One of the cheapest brands that they carry. So you might as well get it online. I get mine at outdoorlimited.com. It's OUTDOOR limited LIMITED.com. And you can also search other brands there. If they have it, it'll tell you the price and you can get it. It'll tell you the grain. You can search for the grain and the brand, or you could just put 9mm 124 grain or 115 grain, 147 grain, and whatever brands they have, it's gonna pop up. I usually look for their cheapest just to go to the range. This is one of their cheapest right here, the Sterling. I got 3 boxes of it. I decided to get 3 boxes of 124 grain ammo of 9mm Full Metal Jacket of their a little bit better brand, and this brand is called Eggman. That's what it's called, Eggman. That's 124 grain Full Metal Jacket 9mm Luger or Lugger, however you want to say it. Eggman I've never tried, so this will be my first time. But I wanted to get the 124 grain. I try to get at least a few boxes here and there and stock up on 124 grain just as much as the 115 grain. And I try to have at least a few boxes of 147 grain, but mostly 115 and 124 grain. All right, so this is the Eggman 9mm Full Metal Jacket, 124 grain. It does feel a little bit heavier, but not much. So I got 3 boxes of these. So yeah, go check them out, outdoorlimited.com. Their packaging is very good. It always comes with this chunk of wrapped foam to protect the bullet and the boxes from humidity and the heat. So they're pretty well packaged, and they always have good prices. That's why I always get from them. They have good prices. You can search the brands that you think you want, or you can just put 9mm and see what they have, and you go from there. You can buy in bulk, or you can just buy single 50 round boxes. So I wanted to show you guys before I end this video completely, the brands that I've tried, and maybe there's 1 or 2 that I haven't tried yet that I've been saving because, I don't know, they're more expensive. So I did show you guys the Sterling. This is a very cheap brand, good enough to go shoot at the range. The Eggman I have not tried yet. I just ordered these with these Sterling boxes just to try these out. These are 124 grain, so I have not tried these yet, but they were just a little bit more expensive than the Sterling, mostly because of the grain, maybe because of the brand, I don't know yet. But I wanted to show you guys the different brands. So these Sterlings I have tried, pretty good for being a cheap brand, pretty good quality. Let's see, the Red Army Standard Elite 9mm 124 grain is a very good brand. A while back I got it for $24.99. These I did not order online at Outdoor Limited. I got them at the gun shop when I was getting a pistol. I was very impressed. These are actually very good. So if you want to order these, Red Army Standard Elite, it's a good brand. The LMMG Munitions, this is a good brand also. It's a cheap brand. It falls in the category as far as prices as the Sterling. It's a good brand and cheap to go shooting if you want to stock up on this brand, if they have it. It's a good brand to go to the shooting range with. It's not going to misfire or anything like that. I haven't had any issues with this brand, at least not yet. The Aguila Munitions, Aguila ammunition, 9mm. I have it in 147 grain. And I also have it, see if you can see it here. Wait, where's the other one? Well, I did have it in 124 grain, sorry. But I guess I went through that box pretty quick at the last range visitation. So, but right now I only have the 147 grain. I believe they only come in 124 and 147 grain. I'm not sure if they have any 115 grain. But I did have like a few boxes of the 124 grain, and right now I have a few boxes of 147 grain. It's a very good brand to stock up on. You can go to the range with them. The price is not bad, but it is the type of bullet. See how different it is, the 147 grain. It's the type of bullet that you want to stock up and just save it. It's a pretty thick bullet. The 124 grain is not flat like this. It looks like a normal bullet, but it is heavy. So it's the type of brand where you would have to stock up and just leave it alone. You don't want to waste it, unless you just want to take a box and just go and try it at the range first before you buy any more. So that's that. It's the Aguila. The YTR 9mm 124 grain. I have not tried yet, since it was a little bit more expensive than the usual cheap brands that I buy to go to the range. I did not want to waste it, so I have a few boxes of that just sitting there in the ammo box. I should go and try them out just to make sure that I like them, but for right now I haven't. Let's see, the Wolf brand, a lot of people know this brand. It's a cheap brand and it is reliable. The only thing is it's not brass, so I don't know where you live at the shooting range if they accept it, but they started getting pretty picky over here. As far as the casing, it has to be brass, but the Wolf brand is a good brand. It's cheap. It does spark a lot when it shoots, just like the Red Army cheap brand, like the one with the silver casings. But it's a good brand, you know, and it's cheap just to go shoot and test out a weapon, you know. But it is gonna cause a lot of sparks, so it's gonna have like a lot of gunpowder, burnt powder in your gun, and you're gonna have to clean it. Maybe not right after, but a little bit faster than you would with better brands. But the Wolf brand is a good brand. I have tried it a lot. I do buy it when they do have it, because it's pretty cheap. The Arms Core, I mean, I got these when they were on sale. Since usually most of the companies bring 50 rounds in a box for a certain price, I got these. It was 100 rounds of 124 grain for, if I'm not mistaken, maybe $28. And it was a while back, right after the pandemic, like, was settling down. That's when the prices started dropping little by little, and I got this brand. I've seen good reviews on this brand. I still haven't tried it. Like I said, since I got a good deal and It's 124 grain. I usually try to keep the 124 grain stocked up and some of the 115 grain. But mostly if I'm gonna go to the range, I go with the 115 grain. So I stock up more on that one. But I do save a few boxes of 115 grain. But mostly I like to save 124 grain. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, or maybe a lot of you do it. But I do stock up on 115 grain, mostly to go to the range. And the 124 grain, I do take sometimes to the range, but mostly I just save it. This is another brand that's a little bit more expensive than the usual brands, like Sterling and Wolf. It is the Salier and Bellet ammunition. I think this one's 124 grain also. I haven't tried these either since they were a little bit more expensive. I don't remember when I got these, but since they were amongst the only ones available online, I think it was right after the pandemic, I got these and I just stocked up just 2 boxes since they were good quality and I haven't used them. Now I have the Maxtec. I've heard a lot about these. I only got 1 box. I guess it was amongst an order that I made, so I just decided to just order 1 box just for the heck of it. I saw some good reviews on it. This one's only 115 grain. I still haven't tried it because it's my only box. But if I see that they have it available on Outdoor Limited again, then I'll get a few more boxes. That way I can finally try it out. But those are the brands that I have stored. And some of them I've tried. Some of them I am going to try when I get a chance. As far as hollow point bullets, this one I have tried. It's the Defense Dynamics Fiochi. This one's 147 grain. I tried it. It's pretty good. The only thing is the bullet is a little bit longer than the normal hollow point bullet. So certain guns may not cycle properly. You would have to shoot it at the range just to test it out. But just cycling it, sliding it, loading one into the chamber and then slide back just to test it out, make sure it spits out the bullet and stuff like that. Some guns may be kind of hard to do that because of the size of the bullet. Some maybe will do it with no problem. I think I only had maybe one pistol one handgun that it was kind of rough to try to chamber the round in. I know that when I had the Taurus G2C, it was very hard to load one of these into the chamber. You just really had to do it pretty rough. And but I never got to try shooting it because I sold the Taurus G2C. But it's a good brand. It was practically the only brand, one of the only brands available as far as hollow points, so that's why I got these. So those are the different brands that I have and that I've tried. I just wanted to show you guys the different ones so you get an idea. So outdoorlimited.com. Make sure you check them out and see you guys in the next video.